Welcome to Madrid. Madrid should not exist. So how did the most unlikely city in Spain become the centre of power? A city that didn't rise because it was destined to, but because it was chosen.
Good morning, everyone. We just left the hotel, which was...
Wait, sorry.
1, 2, 3, mueve la cintura hasta que se te rompa, mueva. Ay, mami, eso me gusta. Bienvenida a Madrid.
Good morning, everyone. We just left the hotel, so it's a room in a building.
We're in Madrid! We've only got one day in Madrid. We've planned an amazing itinerary.
And first things first, let's go for breakfast.
From our hotel, it's going to take us 20 minutes.
So we're taking the metro, which is one of the easiest ways to move about in Madrid.
Well, just walked out, it's snowing. It's snowing in late January in Madrid. So, have a look.
We came to Europe to avoid the winter. It's snowing. But why is Madrid the capital of Spain?
Most great capitals make sense. Madrid doesn't. Madrid was chosen because in 1561 Philip II moved his royal court here. He could have chosen Toledo, but it was too dominated by the church.
Or Valladolid.
But it carried dangerous political baggage. He wanted a city he could control. Basically, Madrid didn't become the capital because it was the obvious choice. It became the capital because it was the convenient choice. And that decision changed everything. Well, Jenny, what's your first impression of Madrid?
It's very beautiful, but it's cold.
What's the temperature?
I don't know. 4? No. Gonna be. Temperature check. Madrid. 2 degrees.
2 degrees.
2 degrees.
So it's not that cold.
It's not that cold, but it's
snowing. Yeah, cool.
It's not as cold as Switzerland, I can tell you that.
It's a different look though, to it snows. It's really
I've never
thick.
been to Madrid when it's snowing.
We're on our way walking to see if we can get something for breakfast. Desayuno in Spanish. Yeah.
We came to 100 Montaditos in la calle de Alcala, so it's one of the main roads in Madrid. And every Sunday and on Wednesday, everything is €1. What? Let's see what it tastes like, hey?
Hey, I think we all love a bargain, don't we? Looking forward to it. Apparently a little sandwich is €1. Happy days. So it looks like we're going to stuff our faces.
And we thought that this would be a nice way to start the experience. See, what we can get for €1 in Madrid. And you could just, there's 100 options of this.
100 things for €1. It's not 100 for €1, but they're €1 each. But you've got 100 selections. So a hot dog's one selection, a burger's one selection. I'm hungry as well, so it'd be a good start to the video, a good start to the day. Stuff in my face. €1 burger. Oh, that's good.
It's got barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce,
Little
meat
potato.
and a brioche bun. Lovely.
So far, so good. The Montaditos fill me up. I don't know if they fill Brian up, but they're nice. We tried a few different things. It's really a treat, to be honest. 12 quid. So it was €14 for all of it, 2 breakfasts and a few Montaditos.
Definitely gives the Ryan seal of approval.
We actually remember that you can use one train metro card for the two of us, and it's actually in Madrid. We thought it was in Barcelona. It wasn't in Barcelona, it's in Madrid. So in Madrid you can buy one of these. It was about €9 and it's got 10 rides and we can share them, so we can use it together, so you don't have to buy one each if it's the two of you. In Barcelona, for example, you need one each. In London you need one each. And I don't remember in Paris. Do you remember what it was in Paris? No, in Paris you need one each as well. So it's just Madrid that you can use it together.
And the metro seems like it runs through a different timeline. Madrid's metros is one of the most underrated systems in Europe and one of the weirdest. It opened in 1919 with a single line. Today it is massive, but what matters is what it reveals. Its lines mostly pull people inwards, from the edges back towards the center. Even underground, Madrid repeats the same message as the roads above. Everything points inwards, everything points to the capital. And there is a strange detail almost nobody knows. The metro runs on the left, like Britain, but the roads above run on the right. I didn't know that. But why? Because Spain changed road traffic directions in 1924, but the metro never switched.
Now, we were going to go to another sort of breakfast bar, but we're going to skip that.
For our next stop, we're going to take a 23-minute metro trip, or for those of you like walking, it'll be a 30-minute walk.
So one of the next stops is the Parque del Retiro. We'll see if we can rent a boat because it's snowing and raining.
We've got a lot to see today, and we've only got today here in the whole of Madrid.
We need to walk about 9 minutes from the station called Núñez de Balboa to El Museo de Arte Publico. So it's an public art museum. We're here, it's beneath a highway. It's 24 hours, it's open 24 hours and it's free.
This is a hidden museum under a bridge, located in Paseo de la Castellana beneath the overpass. It transforms a gritty space into a world-class gallery, and it features 17 abstract works by masters like Joan Miró and Eduardo Chillida.
When you look from an artist's point of view, not that I'm an artist, but you do sort of admire some of these structures and you think, oh, look how amazing, how much time they take to make. It's a lot of effort for a little bit of visual, but yeah, a lot of work and a lot of money obviously has been invested in this. And Madrid say that they've transformed this space, but have they? I can't even tell you what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
It looks a little bit like a penis.
Brian.
Dolphin Man. I don't know how else to describe it, to be honest. I mean, how would you describe that, right? It's a dolphin man, right? Got some sort of floating concrete structure thing here. Don't ask me what this is. Floating. Oh, it looks like an anchor from a boat a little bit.
This is actually Chillida's stranded mermaid, La Sirena Varada. The museum is actually famously shocking because of this. The government initially refused to hang it for fear it would collapse the bridge. But it's still here.
It's nice what they've done with the space.
We've definitely taken you to see something you've never seen before, an open-air museum.
Yeah, and that's pretty special in itself. But what's coming is even better, so...
Early flight, crumpled ticket.
We've got 4 trips left.
Oh, on that ticket?
Yeah, on the ticket. So let's use them wisely. We're going to have to walk for the rest of the day.
So after being in Madrid for a couple of hours, what are my first thoughts? Well, we started and it was really, really snowy. Like it was freezing cold basically getting off the metro. Metro's nice and easy, you know. It's difficult to work out what ticket to buy for someone who doesn't speak or read Spanish. So I just, or if you don't know the area, I just let Jenny get on with it. There's a lot of 100% electric Ubers around, so that's good. So you could probably get an Uber around if you're not budget conscious like us.
I think it's super easy to move about in the city, and this is one of the reasons why we left the car outside of the M30, basically outside of the center of Madrid. So I think driving in big cities can be very stressful.
And here's something a lot of people don't realise.
Before the palaces, before the Habsburgs,
Before Plaza Mayor, around the early 700s, Madrid was just a minor village. Madrid as a city was essentially founded by Muslims.
around 865, Umayyad Emir Muhammad I founded a fortified settlement here called Mayrit. It wasn't created as a capital, it was a frontier military outpost, a defensive position. And a lot of experts think the name Madrid comes from Mayrit, which was linked to water channels and roughly means something like place of abundant water. So when people think of Madrid as this grand Christian royal capital, they're only seeing one layer of the story. Because the royal core of Madrid was built directly on top of an older Islamic city.
La Puerta de Alcala.
The Prime Minister Eduardo Dato was driving right past the gate. Suddenly 3 anarchists on a motorbike with a sidecar pulled up and absolutely lit his car up with over 20 shots. In 1920 Spain, the government and worker unions were basically at war. Madrid was a total powder keg of revolution at the time, not just a busy city. There was also a mistake in the design. Legend says architect Sabatini sent 2 different sketches to King Carlos III, and the kid was a bit distracted and accidentally approved both. Instead of just telling the king he messed up, Sabatini just mashed them together. That's why there are 2 sides to the gate.
Entering is forbidden. So we won't be going to that part for some reason.
What? We couldn't make it to the boat. We could, El Parque del Retiro Park in Madrid is closed because of bad weather conditions. It's raining and very windy, so they've decided to close it. And it's restricted, so we can't go through it.
Bad weather conditions? Bad weather
It has
conditions?
been really bad up to now.
It snowed earlier a little bit.
And it's very windy yesterday. I mean, come on.
Bad weather conditions?
So
Apparently it's closed because of wind.
yeah, it was.
There's no wind.
It was very windy earlier. But it's also to protect the park and the trees. There is a lot of history and natural beauty here.
Got to protect the trees even though they'll be out in the wind anyway. So it makes no difference about people walking through it, but hey.
But they don't want to be liable for, trees falling on people, I assume. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, So next stop.
Find out if we're going on that boat or not. Because the sun's coming out, so it looks like it might be actually a possibility to go on that boat.
Today.
What?
So now we're walking towards the Gran Via, which is is the Oxford Street for us. So the main street in Madrid. And we're coming from La Puerta de Alcala all the way to Plaza España. This is La Fuente de Cibeles.
And La Plaza de Cibeles, this is the most shocking part. The fountain is literally the security guard for Spain's gold. About 35 to 38 meters directly under the Bank of Spain, across the fountain is the Chamber of Gold. And if anyone ever tries to break into the vault, a security system triggers that floods the entire chamber, with water piped directly from the Cibeles fountain. And if you like football, here is something that you probably didn't know. Whenever Real Madrid wins a big trophy, thousands of fans swarm the fountain. The team captain has the honor of climbing the statue to wrap the Real Madrid scarf around the neck of the goddess. It's pretty interesting. And fun fact, Atletico Madrid used to celebrate here too. But in 1990s, they got tired of sharing and they moved their party 500 meters down the road to the Neptune fountain.
The main square. Busy, busy, busy. Walking along, singing a song.
Gran Via.
As we're standing outside the Rolex store in Madrid, well, in some of our previous videos, we found a little bit of a story in each city. In Zurich, we took you on a cable car. We wanted to show you the view. And also, it was about luxury and Switzerland as well, chocolate and luxury stores and things like that. Barcelona was about food, and it was La Ramblas, basically an area where you can just buy food and you can eat whatever you like. It's an amazing place. Valencia was about the city of arts and science, so they had a massive museum there that looked like it had a moat around, and that was beautiful as well. Each city's had its own little bit of character. What are we going to find about Madrid?
This is the tapas, el tigre, las tapas. Two drinks, and 2 plates of tapas. So this was supposed to be the free food tip. So you get with your drinks, you get tapas included. This was €9. I don't think Ryan's as impressed us with the Montaditos.
I just think, you know, when you walk into a place and it just seems a bit run down and you see stuff drying under a light, you know, a heat light. And yeah, I mean, even the cheese, you can see the cheese around the edges looks like it's gone hard a little bit.
Those croquetas seem fresh.
Yeah, no, because they were freshly cooked just as we walked in, so that was nice to see. But I'm not overly impressed. But hey, we've had this already today. So,
€9.
€9, hey.
Not bad.
It's good for a snack.
2 non-alcoholic beers. It's something different. We haven't done a bar yet.
No, we haven't done a bar, but we don't drink. But hey, some of you guys may do, and you might come here, and this is an option for you.
We found a deer.
Go back and watch our Barcelona video, and you'll see what deer's all about.
Oh, we love a deer.
You can get your donuts and everything for
Actually,
less
you
than
can
€1.
see them. Let's have a look.
Let's go and show you. Let's show you.
Wow.
Look, you've got them donuts 59p. They're 80p.
They look really nice.
They're all below €1.
Below €1, so you
For
can get.
€9, you could have got basically this whole case pretty much, and you wouldn't have had to suffer a non-alcoholic beer either.
It was a nice stop though.
I really suffered having that.
It was a nice stop. It was just something different. We've never done it. We just, some people like it, seem to like it.
It's one of them places you go once and never go back.
Why just try it?
Gonna get an orange juice. 10 oranges, 11 oranges, 500 millilitres, and that is €3. Lovely bit of freshly squeezed orange and deer. We're not sponsored by deer, this is not a deer advert. We do like deer though. If you come to Spain, definitely do come to deer. Jenny's all happy with her final product.
I am. I'm very proud of myself. And wandering around La Gran Via, we found Miniso. Stage! What? We found a Stitch!
It's Jenny's favourite character, Stitch.
Yeah.
Is it Disney?
I don't know, I think so, but anyone else?
Yeah, Disney.
Who wants a Stitch? Oh look, it's so cute! Bedtime Stitch. Sleepy. Oh, so cute. What? And it's all about Disney, Stranger Things, everything that I like and Ryan doesn't.
Yeah, Jenny loves a character. I don't know why. Anything that's fantasy, Jenny likes.
Oh, it's something different, you know, out of the ordinary. Look, Harry Potter's and Hermione's. It's a doll machine. I don't think we'll be that lucky to get another one.
We'll show you here where Jenny won in Blackpool. Let's see if she can win again.
We have €1. I don't even know if we've got €1. Let's have a look. Do we have €1? We do. What? Where are we going to put it? We don't have a house, not even a van ready. What should I go for? There is like a penguin, I don't know, a bear. Oh no. I don't think I did this very well. No. No. I don't have anywhere to put it anyways, but it would have been nice to win it.
I thought I saw the booty cat. I did. I knew I saw the booty cat.
It's Tweety.
There is some shopping to do. There is just so much to do here. It's like our Oxford Street for London. And what is the US version of it? New York. What's that? What's the main road in New York?
New York.
New Yorkers? What's the main street in New York? Tell us.
Shopping Street.
Shopping wise.
Caminando.
Walking. We went through Plaza Madrid. Now we're going through the park to get to the temple. See how majestic this temple looks like. So welcome to the Temple of Debod, or the Temple of the God. It's a 2,200-year-old Egyptian temple, which is pretty amazing to see in the middle of Madrid, in the middle of Spain, really. It was built by King Adiklamini to honor the god Ammon, the king of gods, and the goddess Isis.
Egypt gifted this temple of Debod to Spain in 1968 as thanks for saving ancient monuments from flooding Nile waters.
You don't have to go to Egypt to appreciate such a beautiful temple. It's free to enter, but you do have to queue up. So we found the temple and it is open, but you need a ticket. It's free to enter, but you need to reserve it one day to the next. So one day before. So if you are coming, you need to just make sure that you reserve it online the previous day.
So the main park of the city is closed because of weather. The temple, you have to get a ticket the day before. Open top bus, it was raining earlier, couldn't do that. Yeah, Madrid seems like the story of the closed places or the unachievable.
The Monument of Cervantes is the huge statue in Madrid that honors writer Miguel de Cervantes, creator of Don Quixote. It was started in the 1920s and finished in 1950s, so it took decades to complete. The statue shows Don Quixote and his thin horse Rocinante, which matches how the horse is described in the story. Or as the Spaniards would say, Cervantes and Rocinante. Many people find it shocking that it was completed while Spain was poor and struggling, so some see it as a symbol of pride during hard times, which fits Don Quixote thematically. Noble dreams versus shabby reality.
Get on this one.
Time for a little rest. Going to the Airbnb quickly to do check-in.
Hey, what's your news?
Carry on.
Yeah, Optionichu. What he said. Optionichu. So, let's go and get that rest. Have a coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Well, let's find this Airbnb. We've used the metro again, so we only have two more tickets.
Need to dump this 40-kilo bag off.
And then recharge and keep going.
Is it just me, or do other guys have a wife or girlfriend and they load up the bag full of stuff you need and then give it to you? And obviously you can't make them carry it.
But I'm carrying one too, look.
She's carrying the camera bag with nothing but power leads in it.
It counts.
I'm only joking. She's not that bad. She does distribute the weight. I'm only joking. It's £1 a drink. This bus is free. That's why it's full. See? It's 001, that's free. Wok Garden. We've come to Jenny's favourite place in Madrid to eat. Jenny's really excited.
I'll show you why in a minute. You're gonna like it. But it's pretty cool. This was my non-negotiable. And it's not closed. The thing that I'm gonna show you, it's not broken, it's not closed, it's not temporary closed, it's working.
Yeah. How much meat you want, baby? So, we've got some pork and chicken, more chicken, rice.
Definitely worth coming here, even in the chocolate fountain that just turned it off. The chocolate fountain was working. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And the minute we stepped in, they switched it off. Back on at 7. Like, yeah.
What time is it now?
6 o'clock, so an hour away. So I don't know if we'll be able to show you. Probably not.
Well,
it seems that Madrid was cancelled for us, but let's enjoy the little things, right, Hank? I know. It's just, I think you need more than one day here because you might not be able to do everything in one day. It's very, very tough to get to see everything and do everything. The fountain's running.
ready.
Wow. Amazing.
What are you doing? What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. See? This is how I pictured my chocolate fountain experience. There we go. Much better than Brian's plate.
Okay, I'll give it to you. It's better. Are you happy now?
I'm ecstatic. Oh my god, like wow. Chocolate fountain. What?
New plan?
New plan. Nice hot chocolate by the fire, you know.
Fire?
Yeah, fire.
A nice heater.
Very nice afternoon after everything else was ruined and all the plans that we had made just didn't work.
I want to go and see Tottenham, right? Tottenham are in the Champions League tonight.
We found an Irish pub that might not show
Well,
it.
the problem is there's like 10 other games on TV. So what are the chances? I mean, Atletico Madrid are playing, Real Madrid are playing. Why would they be playing Tottenham?
Because they said so. We confirmed. We went there and they're like, yes, it's a promotion night. Come early, but yes, we're going to show it.
But what do you think the chances are that they're actually going to show it?
I don't know. Pretty much like the other chances of everything else that we've done
Well,
today.
exactly what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It's like Madrid all over.
Yeah, but it's not
Apart
just
from this
Madrid.
hot chocolate.
Yeah. This hot chocolate was amazing. Service here is really nice. Definitely very good place to come. Traca. It's a little coffee shop.
Not far from
restaurant.
the B&B we're
yeah,
staying.
not far. It's very central and it's in the middle of a square. definitely recommend you to come here, and the staff are really nice as well. We actually got a hello with a smile. Wow.
You don't get that often
Not
anymore.
often.
Not in the cities. In the
Well, personally we did a little bit, but when we went to Murcia, we didn't see that. Maybe not.
yeah. For those of you who don't know, on the other channel, we went to Murcia. We went to film Murcia. Jenny got pickpocketed, and unfortunately, we left. So we didn't do the video on Mercy because we didn't. Yeah,
It was a bit of a flop.
it's unfair to say that Mercy didn't deserve a video because that's not true. But we didn't fancy doing the video after that happened. We just wanted to get out of there. So
I'm sure we saw some good places, but to be honest, we were so disappointed with what happened, and I'm sure you can relate. Sometimes if you have a bad experience, it just ruins your.
can I ask a question? Can I ask you guys? We get so many new viewers lately, and thank you all. But so many of you are not subscribed, so please subscribe.
Thank you, means
Hit the like.
to us.
And our honest review of Madrid. Although this is such a busy city, and perhaps things cost a bit more because of the luxury shift, you can still enjoy it at any budget. We learned so much about the history of Madrid. A highlight is the city's clever history, including Casas a la Malicia, the houses of malice, where locals design homes with hidden floors to trigger royal officials. Brilliant. There is also so much to do: natural beauty, shopping, architecture, food. But our advice is to plan all these things in advance and allow way more than one day, because one day is just not enough.
Couldn't be left out.